record.
Hello there, Cobb Horizon High School prospective students. My name is John Kelly. I'm the proud principal of Cobb Horizon High School. For the next few minutes, we're going to try to share some information. Normally, we would have you in our building for an information session, but based on the current situation that we're in, we feel that this is the best way to try to get you some information to help get you enrolled at Cobb Horizon High School and get you ready to go when we start school again on August 1st. We are looking forward very much to getting back to that sense of normalcy, and we're glad that you're joining us here today. Our goal for this session is to give you an overview of who we are and what we do at Cobb Horizon High School. And you're going to hear from a number of our counselors and from our clerical staff and from our site coordinator, Ms. Gillum, our assistant principal, in just a few minutes with hopefully a bunch of really good information for you to process as you continue to fill out your application and finish that process of enrolling at Cobb Horizon High School. As I said, my name is John Kelly, and I am the proud principal of Cobb Horizon High School. We are in our second year at Cobb Horizon High School. We've had over 150 students earn their high school diplomas from all 16 high schools in Cobb County, and we're looking forward very much to you joining us and earning that high school diploma as well. Cobb Horizon is not a traditional high school. We are an academic alternative, and if you are listening to this webinar or this session, you have probably had some issues or something has gotten in the way of you being successful academically, and we all have different stories. Our goal at Cobb Horizon High School is to help you complete your story, and the next chapter of your story is to get that high school diploma, and then not only earn that high school diploma, but also kind of give you an idea and a plan to get you ready for the next 5 years as well, whether that be entering the workforce or a technical or trade school, the military, or a four-year institution. And that is definitely part of our goal. One thing we try to do at Cobb Horizon is we try to remove barriers. Things get in the way of you being successful at your traditional high school. So we try to remove some of those barriers. You're going to hear some details on what that looks like from our awesome team here in just a few minutes. I want to share just 3 words you can see on the screen, 3 words that we talk about a lot at Cobb Horizon High School. That's respect, excellence, and purpose. We want you to always be respectful of your words, your actions, of yourself and others. Always strive for excellence in all that you do, in your academics, your relationships, and in everything that you do. We want you to be better people by the time you earn that high school diploma. And then remember what's your purpose. We talk a lot about what is your purpose. And your purpose is to get that high school diploma. With that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Sherry Gillum. Sherry Gillum is our scheduler and assistant principal, and she's going to start this process and then turn it over. You'll hear from a number of folks from our counseling department here in just a few minutes. We are glad that you are able to join us and hope that we can answer any and all questions that you might have and move you closer to walking in the building. In our brand new building, by the way, we're going to move into a brand new facility in August. We're very excited about that. Look forward to sharing more information with you about that. But I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Gillum. Ms. Gillum, it's all yours.
Hi, guys. It's Miss Gillum here. So nice to meet you all. I am in charge of scheduling, and I absolutely love Cobb Horizon, and I'm excited to get to meet each one of you. Some great, amazing things about Cobb Horizon is we only come to school 4 days a week. Monday through Thursday is all that is required. Occasionally, we will have Friday school where you can come in and do extra work, but that is not required. Early release days, we don't come to school on early release days. So parents, caregivers, when your student says, hey, I don't have to go to school today, it's an early release day, they're telling you the truth. So that's a little perk we get for being an academic alternative. Some other things that are different about Cobb Horizon that our grades are reported on the 9-week schedule. That means we take the semester, August to December, and we cut it in half. And that makes a quarter. So our grades are reported every quarter. Within that quarter, we only come 4 days a week. So that gives students 36 days in a quarter to complete a minimum of 3 courses. Each student is enrolled for a minimum of 3 courses, and students are welcome to accelerate through those courses. And what does that look like? When a student accelerates through a course, that means that they complete one part of a course and then they have plenty of time left in the quarter where they can add additional courses. We have had students complete 9 courses in one 9-week period. That's a lot of work. And if you are dedicated, the sky is the limit. I want you to take as many courses as you can complete because that keeps me busy. So we are so excited to get you guys started here at Cobb Horizon. Another thing that makes us a little different is that we offer 3 sessions in our day. Session 1 and session 3 are for personal transportation. That means you have to figure out how you're going to get to school and how you're going to get picked up in the afternoon. We have students that use Cobb County Transit. We have students that use Uber, parents drop off, students drive themselves. There's all kinds of ways that personal transportation occurs. Session 2, bus transportation, that is where you take a Cobb County school bus from your home to your local high school. And then from the local high school, you get on the Cobb Horizon school bus and come to our campus over off of Windy Hill Road. So we are excited for you guys to come and enjoy your day with us. We do offer lunch from 12:15 to 12:55. So if you're a first session student, you're welcome to stay for lunch. And if you're a third session student, you're welcome to come early and get lunch before you start your day. Of course, session 2 starts at 9:25, ends at 2:20. So lunch is sandwiched in the middle of your session. That's all for me. I'm now going to turn it over to one of our counselors, Miss Mandy Mooney.
Hi guys, I want to tell you a little bit more about our curriculum and grading. Cobb Horizon has a very unique approach to our curriculum. We do a blended learning model, which combines both GradPoint as well as teacher-led instruction. GradPoint is online, and so it can be accessed anywhere students have access to a computer and internet. The cool thing about GradPoint is it allows students to work from home if they would like. So students may complete lessons and quizzes from home, but we do ask that they take tests under teacher supervision. The GradPoint lessons are interactive, so students aren't just reading. They are working through and solving problems and doing matching and other activities. They're also expected to take notes that they can actually use on their quizzes and tests. We do expect our students to work independently as well as in small groups. We don't just throw them out there in cyberspace all by themselves. Each student is given a pacing guide that tells the student exactly what he or she needs to do to stay on track to finish the course by the end of the quarter. This is an example of what some of our classrooms look like. As you can see, our teachers are very interactive with our students. They're not just in a computer lab forced to do the work by themselves. You can also see at the top that we are fortunate enough to have a health and personal fitness teacher so that students may take that course face-to-face. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Ms. Hollandhead so she can tell you about the counseling services that we offer.
Hello, everyone. Our counseling team consists of 3 professional school counselors, a communities and school site coordinator, and our counseling clerk. Our school counselors are myself, Kiva Hollandhead, serving students with the last names A through G, Ms. Ebony Pano, serving students with the last names H through L. Ms. Pano is also our post-secondary specialist, so she really works hard to help students work on their plan for after high school. And we have Ms. Mandy Mooney, serving students with the last names M through Z. Our counseling team offers a comprehensive school counseling program in order to meet the needs of every student. At Cobb Horizon, students are expected to complete 23 prescribed credits. That's 4 credits of English, 4 credits of math, 4 science, 3 social studies, 3 world languages, technical fine art credits, 1 health personal fitness credit, and 4 general electives. Also, upon enrolling at Cobb Horizon High Schools, our team will work with students and their families to create individualized graduation plan. That plan will also include options to accelerate through the remaining coursework, along with non-traditional opportunities such as work-based learning, apprenticeship programs, dual enrollment, and more. Now we'll have Ms. Ebony Pano.
Thank you, Ms. Hollandhead. Here at Cobb Horizon High School, once students have completed all of their graduation requirements, they no longer have to step foot back on campus unless they have to take an end of course test. We also are fortunate to celebrate our students with our high five hallway. So when students graduate, we celebrate them and we cheer them on into their next endeavor. And we also have a ringing of the bell ceremony. We also have 2 graduation ceremonies, one in December and one in May. Now I'd like to show you a quick video of what our celebrations look like. And now I'd like to turn it over to Ms. Adonica Bailey.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Payno. I'm Adonica Bailey, Site Coordinator for Cobb Horizon High School. My role is to provide non-academic support services to remove barriers that may prevent a student from achieving his or her high school diploma. I am the liaison between communities and schools in Cobb Horizon High School. My goal is to surround students with a community of support, empowering them to stay in school and to achieve in life. I collaborate with teachers, counselors, and leadership to support the whole student. Not only are academic needs met, I work with the community to focus services and resources based on student needs. Some of our students have personal challenges that may impact their success, such as helping to support their families or transportation. Now I will just review a couple of our support services we provide. When you think about basic needs, food, housing, and clothing come to mind. We were blessed to partner with Must Ministries August 2019. On the first day of school, we were poised and ready to support students and their families with food insecurities. We also have a clothing closet and school supplies. We also have 2 mentoring programs on campus. Our in-house mentoring program is set up where students are matched with Cobb Horizon staff. We also have mentors coming from the community who take time out of their schedule to mentor our students. All mentoring is facilitated during school hours. In conclusion, I collaborate with community partners and local businesses to recruit volunteers, support for our clothing closet, and to connect families with resources, just to name a few. Now we'll turn it back over to Mrs. Gillum.
Thank you, Ms. Bailey. As we wrap it up here, we want to make sure that you understand what your next steps are for enrollment. I'm now going to turn it over to Miss Kathy Baker for all of your enrollment questions.
Welcome, everyone. We have made some changes to our enrollment process to allow us to enroll our students digitally. So you should have received all the instructions in your acceptance email, but please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Once you receive all of your forms and supporting documents, we will reach out to you by email to set up a virtual meeting with your school counselor to discuss your graduation plan. And again, if you have any questions, please reach out. And now back to Mr. Kelly.
Thank you, Ms. Baker. Again, we'd like to say thank you for taking the time to be a part of our process. We're excited to get you enrolled as a student at Cobb Horizon High School. This is definitely not the methodology that we would choose to express our information to you, but hopefully it's been beneficial and been helpful. We can always be reached on our email addresses. My email address is john.kelly@cobbk12.org. You shoot me an email, I will get you going in the right direction. You can also find information on our website. And then you can link to any of the counselors, to Ms. Gillum, to Ms. Bailey, Ms. Baker. All of the email addresses and that information is posted there as well. So we appreciate very much you taking the time. Students, we want to make sure that you understand how much we appreciate you, and we look forward to having you as a Cobb Horizon student. And we look forward to getting back to a sense of normalcy back in the fall as we move into our new building. That's all from Cobb Horizon for right now. We will see you on the horizon.